Okay, you guys, this is the famous Alabama A&M. Right here this is Normal, Alabama. Now, what they didn't do was change the name. Back in the day when the slaves first bought this land, it was Normal, Alabama. This is part of the Alabama A&M, you guys. So just up on this hill is Normal, Alabama. Surrounding it would be Huntsville, you guys. Yeah. And Alabama A&M, what they do, they feed a lot of people in the community. You can go, they have, A&M have gardens that you could just go and pick your greens and food. And, you know, everybody know they could come up here. But over there, you guys, if y'all can see, y'all can see back there. Let's go this way. You can see Alabama A&M. This is Alabama, the famous Alabama A&M, you guys. Now, on this side right here will be where the instructors live. They all live, they buy their homes and they live around the campus, you guys. Most of these teachers are retired or dead and gone, y'all, but most of the time this is where they stay at. Right here, over here, we're going to say this is still Alabama. Now, they have Alabama A&M, since I moved out of Huntsville, they have balled up the whole block, like up and down that's called Meridian Street, you guys. This is the Patton House right here. This is part of A&M. Yeah, some of the instructors' house. I was just letting y'all see Alabama A&M, you guys. Right over there. It's such a beautiful campus. Now in front of me, this building right here is new. When I was doing, I don't know how long it's been here, but when I was at A&M, y'all see that? See it. Yeah. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna make this turn right here. Alabama A&M, you guys, make this turn. Students, y'all see, they're exchanging. This was Melody met her man at, y'all. Alabama A&M, Normal, Alabama. Exchanging. So this is a facility, a living complex facility for students. They over there. I hear a band going, y'all. It's the crosswalk. Students. Alright. Alabama A&M. Y'all hear that? I don't know if y'all can see what it is. I just got the thing out. Over here on the land. Let me check y'all look on this side over here. That's fine, y'all. That was straight over there. So, Alabama A&M University. Let's see. The Hill, Normal, Alabama.
Whenever we talk about cultural appropriation, a lot of people seem to misunderstand the real definition of cultural appropriation. They seem to think cultural appropriation is when you use something that another culture or race invented. And usually a certain group of people automatically respond with, well, then you can't use the internet or the computer since we created it. Firstly, that's not what cultural appropriation is. To break it down in its simplest form, cultural appropriation is when you take something created or invented by a group of people, change the name of it, and claim that you invented or created it first. Kind of like plagiarism or intellectual property theft. I have an entire video about this, which will go into lots of details and is easy for anyone to understand. You might even realize that certain things that you thought fell under cultural appropriation actually don't. So that link will be in the description. Don't forget to check it out. Anyway, back to the computer and the internet. What if I told you that these things were actually invented by Black people? Yes. What if the very thing you're using to watch this video on, whether it be a phone or a computer, was created by a Black person? Racist people can now throw away their phones, computers, and stop using the internet. But wait, what if there's more things that were created by Black people? Ooh, you better get your trash can ready and start throwing away a whole bunch of stuff. Because believe it or not, the majority of things we use today were in fact created by Black men and women. But I don't think you'd be able to survive not using Black inventions. Firstly, let's start with the computer. Dr. Mark Dean is the architect of the modern-day PC. He was instrumental in the invention of the PC. He helped IBM make breakthroughs in technology. Millions of jobs in information technology can be traced directly back to him. So, what about cell phones? Well, Henry T. Sampson was a pioneer in the technology used in cell phones. He also invented a gamma electric cell. He holds the patents related to solid rocket motors and conversion of nuclear energy into electricity. And Jesse Lee Russell was the inventor of digital cell phone technology and the engineer responsible for this multi-billion-dollar industry. So without these Black men, you wouldn't have a phone or a computer to use. But what about the internet? I mean, after all, how would you guys be able to hide behind the internet and troll? Meet Dr. Philip Emeagwali, aka the Bill Gates of Africa. He was born in Nigeria in 1954. And in 1989, Dr. Emeagwali used 65,000 processors to invent the world's fastest computer, which performs computations at 3.1 billion calculations per second. His work allowed a large number of computers to communicate at once. So without him, there would be no internet. The internet would not be what it is today. His computers are currently being used to forecast the weather and to predict the likelihood and effects of future global warming. These three things are things that most people today could not live without. Benjamin Banneker, in the 1750s, invented America's first clock. But that's not all he invented. When he was 15 years old, he invented an irrigation system to control water flow to crops from nearby springs. Jerry Lawson invented the first video games console and cartridges. His work gave life to Nintendo, Atari, Sega, PlayStation, and the Xbox. You name it, it was all because of him. So all you gamers have Jerry Lawson to thank. James Fortin invented a device for the improved handling of sails on large ships. James Edward Maceo West invented the Electret microphone. Alexa even uses James West's microphone as her hardware. So pretty much most YouTubers and singers and any artists that use a microphone have James Edward Maceo West to thank. Madam C.J. Walker invented a line of African hair.
What y'all don't know is I actually had to turn myself into jail. That's what y'all don't know. Because of a millimeter. One of her proclaimed fans, for sure, came to my warehouse with her camera out and her friend trying to get inside.
Wow.
My phone went on live while I'm cussing and crying, and she takes that and go and swear for a warrant in front of a magistrate judge to get a warrant for my arrest for, guess what? Harassing communication.
For a woman to tell you that one of your fans had me arrested and you have no emotional empathy for it, like, that's crazy to me. And it's like stone face.
It's 2 warrants for me. He just wrote me back.
2 warrants for your arrest?
Yeah, one for harassing communications and disorderly conduct from when that damn lady came to the warehouse.
The stalker lady?
Yeah, the stalker lady. The lady who had been riding around the city to every location that we've ever had for business, making all of these hateful videos about me. The one who's a millimeter. Yeah, her.
Wait a minute. How is it a warrant for you, but she came to your warehouse?
Because I cursed her out. Because I cursed.
But she violated your business and your space. So,
Like, I gotta turn myself into jail. If they catch me out, like, they can arrest me.
Oh, God. Not be like.
This is part 2 of the Gangs of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now you got Stormy yelling and screaming at Melody. State where you come. State where you stand. The millimeters. And this lady who is a millimeters tried to get in my establishment. She goes on to describe how I put my hands on the door, shook the door, try to get in. Stake where you stand on that. Do something about those millimeters. The fact is that she want Melody to be responsible for her disorderly conduct. The language that she used to get her put in jail, y'all. Right here, I told y'all, she had been convicted in the early 2000s in Lamar County as vandalism and disturbing a family. Who was it? Was it your mammy? Were you cussing at your mammy? Allegedly, like we see you doing on TV. Cussing in front of your mammy. Don't respect your mammy don't respect you. Yeah. So because of that, you have gotten another charge attached. A few more charges attached to this man's document. Oh yeah. And you guys that that is tagging him, you guys, you, namely you, Prosperity, you have gotten him another charge as well. I have a restraining order on this man. And who are y'all? Has he elicited you guys as part of his gang? Prosperity? Thick girl? You got this man another charge also. I don't know if he enlisted you as part of his gang as well. You tagging this man and I got a restraining order on him. So as you can see, it says she was charged with disorderly conduct and harassment. So let's just see what this say. This communication harassment. Usually communication harassment in Alabama involves a family member or a loved one. And so that's why Martell had communication harassment. It fell under domestic violence. Hers fell under disorderly conduct, you guys. So what is communication harassment? A person uses electronic communication to harass if they direct, obscene language, or suggest lewd acts to a person, threaten physical harm to a person or property, or disturb the peace or right to privacy of a person using electronic communication. What is the legal definition of verbal communication? Let's just see. All right, harassment. How is harassment defined legally? Harassment, this is what she's charged with now. Violence that is unlawful. Credible threats of violence. A threat of violence that is credible. Course of conduct. A knowing and willful course of conduct that is directed at a specific person. You did that, Stormy, not not Melody. She is blaming Melody for her disorderly conduct, where she directly chose those specific negative words to use to me. Serious alarm, a course of conduct of serious alarm, annoys or harass the person. She threatened to pow me, delete me. No legitimate purpose, a course of conduct that serves no legitimate purpose. So, as y'all can see, she is not charged with communication harassment. She is charged with harassment, you guys. That's what she's charged with. Google contacts another person repeatedly by way of telecommunication, email, text message, or any other forms of electronic communication for the purpose of harassment. And that's what you're doing, harassing me on TV. This is just for clarity. On network is still on with us, you guys. I just put this up here for clarity because some of you are confused because some other CCs are saying that on that was Empress and T-Talk from TV are saying that OWN has been dismissed from the case. I'm clearing up stuff. OWN is still on the case. We're still working on the third amendment, which was the complaint. The initial complaint was dismissed, but not on, you guys. So now we continue on with part 2 of the gang. The gangs of love and marriage, Huntsville, right? Storming up there, screaming, state where you stand with these millimeters, the whole table up there. Even the council of wife has joined in on this millimeter, on this toxic environment, trying to paint the millimeters as being the one that's dangerous, when in turn the truth is they are the gangs. They are the bullies. They are bullying one woman. State where you stand, Stormy said, on the millimeters. On that woman that came to my shop, put her hands on my door and tried to get in, the biggest lie, the biggest liar. I already told y'all, she don't have the same charge. Melody charges harassment communication, which include domestic violence. Usually harassment communication means your spouse or some type of relative. This girl know that. She been in court. She been charged with disturbing the family members and vandalism. She knows the truth. Thought you had got away with using my likeness. Thought you had got away with bullying me on TV, harassing me from the screens, y'all. Communication. I described to y'all what type of sheet hers falls under hers fall under disturbing the peace, disorderly conduct. One of OWN's cast members, Stormy Steele, right, while on the air doing an episode around the time of season 9 of Love and Marriage Huntsville, referred to Griffin as a millimeter. The cast member allegedly threatened to delete Griffin. OWN's rival gangs are dangerous. They are a public nuisance. Viewer often takes sides with one group to the other, forming a constant rival gang environment within the TV viewing audience. It could be the audience viewing or the audience streaming online and the audience on social media. Yes, gang-like activity. Viewers such as Griffin are placed in danger as a result. These facts are based upon observed behavior, reported, and the Love and Marriage Huntsville show itself. These facts are based upon observed behavior, reporting, and the Love and Marriage Huntsville show itself, based upon observation, based upon behavior, based on reporting. These facts appear correct. 83. The gang behavior described above, as y'all see it week after week on TV, Love and Marriage Huntsville. That gang behavior described above promote and fueled by are extreme and dangerous to Huntsville, Alabama. And I keep telling them that. They're not listening. All they want. Carlo, I have to do a whole new video for this man to shut his damn mouth on this shit. Let it rest. Don't y'all, I told them that died down. Y'all don't think I got people that love me too? Children that I done raised, children that I done fed, children that I have been with almost since birth up in there. Fueling these kids, making them, they're adults now in their 30s and 40s. Keep fueling, keep putting gasoline on top of it. Shut your mouth. Carlos, it's only so much I can do. I be begging y'all, okay, I'm good. I'm going to take the peaceful route. The peaceful route is the legal route to take. But no, these gang-like behavior don't understand what peace is. 83, again. The gang behavior described above, promote and fuel by own, are extreme and dangerous for Huntsville, Alabama. They are extreme. This gang behavior is extreme and dangerous for Huntsville, Alabama, and OWN's viewing audience. Yet, OWN continues to film and promote the chaos, earning millions as an unregistered foreign entity filming. I'm going to say it again. Earning millions off of the stereotypes of our people. The unregistered foreign entity filming means that they do not have, is registered under the Secretary of State in Alabama. They don't have a license to film in Huntsville. They are conducting business in the state of Alabama, Huntsville, Alabama. These facts are based upon observed behavior, reporting. Love and Marriage Huntsville show itself based upon observation, behavior, and reporting. These facts appear correct. OWN films Alabama controversial filed with Alabama courts for commercial use. OWN has become particularly interested in filming the legal controversy involving cast member, producers, and crew, which in turn yield the highest rating, and that the bills and lawsuit, oh God, let me say this over, y'all, I'm getting tired. OWN films Alabama controversy filed with an Alabama courts for commercial use. OWN has become particularly interested in filming the legal controversies involving its cast member, producer, and crew, which in turn yields the highest rating and views. Lawsuits and court controversies have been embraced by OWN, as court-level controversies tend to yield higher ratings. OWN has filmed and aired these and streamed also. So we're looking at these gangs. We're looking at Stormy Steele. When she came through there, she brought it to another level. She brought that negativity to another level, coming in, turning over tables. Yes, I'll never forget when they was at that spa. They was at the spa, y'all forgot that. Unknown caller. Anyway, y'all, I got to go.